guys, this is CastCraFtAu, and my name is BlkMrkt, and I am casting with
KJ, that's me, mate. Peter Lee.
KJ. KJ, of course, is the person that these two guys will be playing. Well, the winner of these two guys will be playing anyway, and let's go ahead and introduce them. This is Game 3. It is on Backwater Gulch, a map that isn't in the cycle anymore, but yeah, it's still a pretty good map. And
Yeah, I remember when I used to play this map against Zerg, man. I used to cheese him so intense, man. I reckon it's a pretty good map, TVZ, but, we're looking at, ZVT right now. I mean, ZVP, so...
ZVP.
Yeah, ZVP. Could be another way around, man.
Yeah. Wow. You got
So what do you got? We got ForDarkness pulling up his first pylon. Yeah, looks like another block.
Yeah, just at the front there. It looks like he's just going to do standard opening, probably to a 4-gate or something like that. No fast expand in this one. It is a little bit harder with those rocks on the side, but it's a little bit harder with that split in the middle.
Sure
You
is,
have to
man.
sort of double block it.
Yeah, but if ForDarkness can actually get the high yield in the middle, mate, that should be pretty. He'll get pretty. His minerals will rack up pretty high, man. So if he takes that chance, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, it's the spawning positions actually won't be in favor to that, but I like the chances that if he does go straight away for it, that game will be pretty out of control really fast. So.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Dan's got his overlord on the wrong section, but his drone's gonna end up scouting anyway. So
Yeah.
he's on top of his game.
At least he's gonna have the overlord there for later.
So
That's
what do we
always
got?
nice.
Right, we got pool before hatch. Looking at linking.
Looking at linking, yeah, we got just the pull first and the gas. Looks like Speedling's coming out. We'll see if he does a bit of an expand on top of that, or he just goes for a straight rush to counter this 4-gate.
If you watch past replays from ForDarkness, he can actually rush up his links through the little bump or whatever, because ForDarkness is really bad at blocking off his ramp, man. I've seen it happen so many times that things just run past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen previous games, but yeah, you should give that a go, but I don't know, man, because this is a small ramp, so yeah, pretty easy block.
So yeah, it's pretty easy block, but as you said, I know I've seen you play him a few times, and sometimes it's just too easy to run past him. I think he relies on shields a little, on the force fields a little too much, and especially when he runs out, he's got nothing.
That's it, man. So what do we got right now? First Z-Lot coming out. Summoning's called just about to finish up. He just dropped his hatch, so nothing really.
Pretty standard for now.
Oh wait, we've got a probe on the bottom right hand corner. So he hasn't scouted thing yet, has he?
No, he has actually scouted him. He hasn't scouted the top right, so he knows exactly where he is.
So what's that probe doing down there? Is he trying to proxy or anything, or?
I think he's just looking for any cheesy play. Both
Cheese
these guys
play.
do a little bit of cheese. Those zealots, those Zerglings all got cut down to like 10 health each, so it's going to be interesting, but he doesn't actually have anything to stop these Zerglings from running up, so they're just going to be able to run straight into the base.
Correct, mate. Look, right, look, he's got Stargate coming on, so...
Oh, interesting, he actually doesn't...
Yeah. He needs to be prepared for this, man. He needs to scout that off like ASAP.
He does. I actually have to correct myself there. I didn't actually see that he actually has completely walled off his base, so he can't actually get in there.
Yeah, I've mistaken that as well. So, mate, it's not looking good for linking right now unless he gets more queens or sport. But yeah,
Not noticing.
that's like the only thing he can do. But he's got 2 queens at the moment. It's looking pretty well. But let's hope he gets a few more out, and before any of those phoenixes or board rays come out.
It's just preventing a little bit of drone action there, but he's not going to last very long with his queen going down there. He's just going to sort of get him into a corner, but he's not going to be able to do much. No, it doesn't even kill one of those lings. That's okay though. Looks like he's getting ready. ForDarkness is getting ready to expand on top of that though.
Yeah. Mate, so I'm looking at Linking's camera. He's actually playing blind right now. He's got no idea what's going on inside his base, man. Inside ForDarkness' base. Completely blind.
Yeah.
And
So, just a question for you, because you're obviously playing the winner. Who would you rather play?
to be honest, I'm better off versus Zerg, but
You'd rather verse Zerg or you wouldn't?
I'd rather first Protoss because it's more of a micro intense game.
Yeah.
There's more skills involved, so I'd rather first Protoss, but Zerg favors me more.
Yeah, just from what I've seen from your previous games, I thought that's what you would have said as well. So that's good. We've got a bit of
Oh
link
mate,
pressure here. He's gonna see
he
this.
scouted. Yep, he scouted the first forward race, so
He knows it's coming. He's probably gonna drop ball crawler straight away. Oh, he doesn't have an engineering. Not. Oh wait, we're not playing pro. We're not playing Terran here.
that's right, mate. I don't even know what that
Uh,
building is called, mate.
I thought that was a bit funny, but let's see what it's called. Evolution Chamber. That's right.
Really reacting properly because he's got his third queen still in his mansion. So. But he should be alright if he transfuses. I'm not sure if he's got any issue for that. No, he doesn't. Not yet. Mate, it seems like he's ahead right now because this Stargate isn't working.
Yeah, the Stargate's done, but it's not gonna be able to do much, especially with that amount of queens out.
Unless ForDarkness drops off a few more warp gates and maybe going all in or something. 5 gate Stargate all in.
And he's
Otherwise,
slab block.
his economy is going to be very, it's going to be behind, man.
Yeah.
So what do you got? Evolution Chamber finally getting dropped down, but I don't think he needs it anymore, to be honest. He's got 4 queens on the field.
Yeah, there's so many queens out there. It's just the easy defense to that
That's it, yeah.
those void rays. But he's got the evolution chamber is on now, so he should be putting down a few, 1 or 2 spore crawlers in each side of the base. You would know that. Actually, I haven't seen him do it yet, but ForDarkness absolutely loves to do his DT rushes, and we haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure we will in one of these games if it continues on to the, say, game 4 or game 5 or game 6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing that. After all these time loss first, ForDarkness, he's really good at his DT rushes. I mean, he normally proxies it, so you'd never find out, mate.
Well, we see him just sitting here at the ramp, not doing much. Looks like he's doing a bit of macro when he's leaving there, but...
Yeah, but he's got 17 banelings getting walked in, so...
Well, it's interesting because now he can see him, yeah. He couldn't see him on the ramp because of the vision that they have on the ramp, but now he's just going to do a little bit of a push. He's going to see his banelings and he's just going to freak out. He's just going to have to force build everything down. Yeah. Wow,
Nice. Force himself, banelings are going to kick in.
Oh, that was actually pretty good, but he did lose so many units in that first baneling
We
push.
can actually go in and clear out the job right now, the remaining trap units, so...
Yeah.
Alright, let's see the units lost tab. I mean, it's pretty even at the moment. Not much of yeah, even.
Oops.
1100 reasons lost, both sides.
It is pretty even. Of course, the Protoss losing 1/3 of that, but because it costs so much, it just ends up being the same anyway, so... Down here, we've got a pretty nice ling-bling combination going down here. Looks like he might be doing a push very soon. He's just going to move him out of the way for now. Anything else we do see? He's got that layer up. He's had it up for quite some time. He's just doing a little bit of harass with these Phoenix and Void Ray. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much, but there is no Spore Crawler in the main.
Yeah, that's right, mate. He's actually placed the Spore Crawlers, on the wrong positions, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not actually good, good spot to actually chuck it right in front of the hatchery.
But on the counter attack, he's just gone up here and he's going straight for the base.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it. I just missed out on that. That's gonna be a lot of damage, man.
Oh, it takes out every single one of those army. Interesting to see. I thought he would have actually run those banelings up to take out the cybernetics core, but no, he hasn't done anything. Those lings are just sitting there in the corner, hoping that they're not being spotted yet. But as he walks in these zealots, they're going to be able to take care of him pretty easily, I think, especially with this point right there. So a little bit of harass on each side. I think Linking getting the better of that in the units composition that he had. A bunch more banelings being morphed in here. We've got 20 in total with 6 lings behind that as well. Looks like he's just going to do a few baneling busts and try to nullify this this Void Ray Phoenix play that he's got.
Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't completely agree with Linking, what he's doing right now, because if he goes banelings, it's never going to end the game. It's just going to, keep harassing and then slow down his economy, but he can't win like this, so let's hope, he needs the gas to be honest, and he's got nothing on his expo. He's just got the two extractors on, but no drones in the, in the gas, so
Yeah, this is true.
I don't know what he's actually trying to go for his Festus, mate, so I'm not sure if that's a correct composition, but I would have went Hydras, but let's see what he pulls up, mate, yeah, see what happens.
We have seen Linking use Infestors quite a lot, and he does actually really well with.
There we go, we got Bentley's engagement, that's what I was going to figure
Oh,
out.
getting force
Yeah,
field.
do it, yeah. It was a bad decision, mate.
No, getting force field, completely denying them as well, and also force fielding so well that one building actually got taken out, but those force fields were really precise, and he's just going to be able to rebuild this wall really quickly, and stop these lings from getting in. As you can see, our spectators getting a little bit overexcited there. Of course, all the spectators that are in this game were previous players in the CastCraFtAu tournament. We only have the 3 left now. Tony took down 4th place for $25, which was a pretty big achievement for him out of the 19 that started this game. But of course, we do have we have a 3rd base going down here, but it's been spotted and been chopped up by ForDarkness there. But back to the prize pool, we do have 4th was $25. This is a match for 2nd and 3rd. Of course, the winner of this goes on to play KJ, my co-caster here. The 3rd place will be paying $50. 2nd place, whoever wins that, or whoever loses that rather, will be paying $85, and $125 goes to the winner. And this is of course all Australian dollars, because the Australian dollar is so much better than the American dollar right now. And but yeah, it's been a successful tournament. It did take a little while, but you guys can understand that being shift work it's pretty hard to get everyone in the same spot at one time.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Especially when everyone's working day and night shift rotation, so it's hard to catch everyone together, mate. Yeah. But in future we get to organise another 20. Pretty sure Ryan's going to do a better job out of it, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we can expand past this and get in more players. As you saw there on screen, we saw a little bit of a competition going down between a few Baneling Zealots and Lings. And wow, a lot of Lings coming in now, trying to save this base, but it looks like he's just going to focus down that hatchery. Is he going to get it? He's going to get it, yes. Gets it down, so he denies the 3rd base for now of that. That pylon still hasn't been seen up on the high ground there, but oh, there it goes. It'll be seen now. The Infestors are just going to be able to stare at it though. They can't do much. Alright, back up here to the Protoss base. We see how many gates do we have in total now. We have 6 gates in total, and we have a bit of a very, very sentry heavy push coming here. I know he's going to go back. That pylon's finally getting taken down. And looks like he's not doing much at all. I think I might have lost my co-caster as well. KJ, you there? No, looks like he's not there. Or he might be away for the moment. Having a few internet troubles in one of the games there. But we'll find out if he comes back or not, or if he drops out.
Yeah, sorry about the interruption. Yep, just kind of changing my clothes, mate. Been home for like 2 hours, haven't really,
Getting out of
mate,
work.
just getting, myself comfortable and all that. So what I got here right now,
So we've basically gone into a pretty sentry heavy play from ForDarkness here as he expands into his,
he's actually gone for Ultralisk. That's a pretty nice composition right there, like investors into. But when Ultralisk goes against Toss, they just rip apart in almost everything, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
those
mean,
forces not gonna help, mate.
I believe that. No, actually, ForDarkness doesn't have blink on his stalkers, so it's not going to be very effective against the Ultralisks. But this is a pretty crazy army coming up here from Linking.
ForDarkness banking up 1k mineral again, mate. That's not looking good for him. He really needs to spend those minerals, man.
Yeah, especially getting this 3rd base done. He needs to, he doesn't have that many probes. His entire probe count is 44. on 2 bases. He needs to have at least 10 more just for the 2 bases, and he's expanding to his third, so needs to be on top of that a bit more.
Exactly.
Uh,
Mate, it looks like if Lin King moves in now, he can actually just take the game straight off.
yeah, he's got 15 seconds before that Colossus comes out actually, and the Colossus will be able to do a bit of damage and stop the Banelings from doing as maximum damage as they want to, but still, one Colossus isn't going to be enough. He needs to have 2 or 3 to deal with this army properly.
Yeah. Let's just hope he doesn't wait for the what do you call it? Upgrade. Shit at a flat upgrade for Ultralisk.
Wow, that is an absolutely crazy pylon that ForDarkness has put down there. It has the vision of just the edge of the base there, and he can walk in 4 or 5 zealots. Oh, what's going on? He misrallied that Colossus horribly. Lost it entirely. Just basically walked into the swarm of Zerglings there and died. That is such a heavy loss, especially at this point, because he saw the army and he sees it coming right now, and he knows that he's in trouble, so he's just going to have to walk in as much as he can. He's got one more Colossus just about to come out, but this third is going to go down. Oh, he sort of force fielded himself in there, though. I'm not sure what he was planning to do there. Pretty good force fields, but the Ultras are just going to be able to walk over the force fields because they are great.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the Ultras is getting in there.
Yeah, this is game, mate. This is game for sure.
Yeah. It has to be 4 Ultralisks against 3 cannons. I'm not sure who's going to win. I think the Ultralisks will just win. Yeah, the only thing that is keeping ForDarkness in the game at the moment is 2 Void Rains, and he's got 1 more Colossus coming out, but he's going to have to micro that pretty spectacularly to actually do anything. But yeah, you can see that those Ultralisks do destroying amounts of damage to those Colossus when they get close to him.
And we've got 70 links reinforcing this right now, heading towards ForDarkness.
Absolutely. A ton of links there just coming in to reinforce, and that will be the GG from ForDarkness, as he has no probes left.
2-1.
It is 2-1, and Lin King has brought this back on his favour to make it 2-1, and we will see in the next game what happens if he can make it 2-all, or if he jumps out to a 3-1 lead and takes the takes the game and goes on to play KJ.
That's it. See you guys next game.
Yep. All right, guys. This has been BlkMrkt and KJ, and we'll see you in game number 4.